What's up, y'all? It's back with another video. And Kobe recently said yesterday that out of the three guys, him, MJ, and LeBron, he's the best, MJ second best, LeBron third best. Now, a lot of people first thought as well, Kobe's the third best. He's not as good as them. Look at their stats. Now, in my opinion, you can't really say stats is the whole story at all, because different eras, different places, different styles of play, different coaching systems that you get your shots in, everything. Obviously, MJ played in a more defensive era where they didn't score a lot of points, and they shot a lot of mid-range jumpers, and they ran the triangle offense. Same with Kobe, he ran the triangle offense, and he probably played in the best defensive era of all time in NBA history, along with the zoning and the double teams and everything like that, including hand checking for half his career. LeBron obviously plays in the space and pace era where stats are inflated, high pick and roll, kick out the shooters, so assists numbers are inflated, pace of play is a lot, so a lot of possessions each game, a lot of different things you can do with stats. Now, the reason why Kobe, what he said is not a bad thing, is because Kobe is a competitor. He's always been that his whole life. Why would he put a guy like LeBron or even a guy like MJ above him? You know, you can see all these stats of people who never played. Thing is, bro, if I'm the best player in the world at one point in time, I'm taking myself over anybody ever. That's just how it is. If you were in Kobe's position, in Kobe's shoes, you do the same thing. LeBron thinks he's the greatest of all time also. And Jordan, he doesn't like to say it, but he thinks he's the best he can take on anybody. And the things all these three players have in common is they were all three the best players in the world at the time. Imagine that, in the world. Now, Kobe is more chilled out. You know, he's not as competitive as he used to be because he doesn't play basketball anymore. But he's still going to take himself over even MJ. Even though he copied his moves, Kobe probably tell you, well, he made his moves better. The argument for all three is MJ will probably say, well, I birthed these people. You know, Kobe and LeBron look up to me. They modeled the games after me. Kobe was like, well, I played in the better era defensively and offensively. I'm probably a better shooter than you. And LeBron was like, well, I'm the most well-rounded. I average most assists and rebounds. And I'm also the most physically gifted out of all three. So all these players have a different argument to say why they're the greatest of all time, or even greater than the two people that are listed. I'm just sick of people thinking that these players look at their stats all day like little nerds that do on Twitter and get mad at the players for saying they're the best of all time. I heard people say, well, Kobe, you're not even top 10. And people say that, people who never played basketball, you know, in their lives, or not even past high school. Imagine, bro, they're the best athletes in the world going against the best athletes 82 games out of the season and putting buckets on all of them. They're going to think they're the best. That's just how man is. That's how their ego is driven, especially for great players. That's why great players are never good coaches, because they don't understand average players. Average players have more logic in the NBA system because they have a role, and they don't do things that be like, you know what, I'm better than him. If I put up 50 4 times in a row, as Kobe did, or 40 points a game in nine straight games, I'm going to think I'm the best, period. If I'm LeBron, if I come back from 3-1 league, I'm going to think I'm the best. If I'm MJ and I led the league in scoring while being Defense Player of the Year, while winning the MVP, while winning the title, I'm also going to think I'm the best ever. It's just how it is. I know on TV they might be humble, but in their mind, around their friends, they're going to think they're the best ever. This is how it is. That's all for this video. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Please subscribe. We're trying to get 200 subs. And I'm out this bit. Peace.